Welcome to the channel. Sharp Hooks here. So I'm just making this video sort of like a little update. So pretty much I started my channel, right? I put out the few videos and little content that I could put together just off my camera roll. A couple things from, I would say, the past 2 years. But really, I wanted to get full force into YouTube and content creation, basically fishing. But I'm also interested in doing like camping. Not really bushcraft, even though I'm pretty intrigued by bushcraft. But I mean, possibly I may do some stuff pertaining to that. I'm basically new to that, so I mean, I've only gone camping like the one time. I've gone camping when I was a kid, but I mean, like recently, that video that I have on my channel, the Kawarthas Stony Lake camping. That's it's the most recent camping I've done. But yeah, mainly my plan was to bring fishing videos. You know, I got little skills I can sort of add educational value, teach a couple skills, teach you how to catch them, right? Where to catch them, all that good stuff. You know, gear, lures, etc. So right now in Canada, it's winter. It's ice fishing season. But my situation is not allowing for me to go ice fishing, which is very frustrating for me. So pretty much I broke my foot. I broke my heel bone. I fell from a decent height, like the second floor of a home, second story of a house, off of a ladder. And yeah, I mean, it's bad. It's not a minor injury. I had to get surgery. I have plates and screws in my foot. I'm actually at the point now where I'm allowed partial weight bearing, so I'm pretty much cleared to go and do physio and start rehabbing my foot, learning how to walk again. I mean, it's preventing me from walking. So I mean, I can't go ice fishing. I mean, if I had help, which I don't, I probably would be able to. There would be obviously a way to get out there and at least do something, like at least do a day, you know, scratch that itch. But in my scenario, pretty much I'm a solo dolo, and yeah, put a pretty bad damper in my little career. But it's not gonna stop me. I'm not gonna give up hope. I mean, I had an idea of hitting up like an outfitter, the little ice hut rentals, because they taxi you out to whatever spot. They taxi you out to a spot on the ice. They pretty much do everything for you, right? And because of my foot, I feel like that could be a way that I could go out there and like get a video made and put out, so I could start, get the ball rolling for 2024 and my YouTube journey. And for the few viewers I do have, really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I want to bring some content. So I may do that soon. I mean, pretty much like before the ice melts, right? As while there's still safe ice, I want to, like, it's a possibility, right? So I might do that. But going forward, I'm a naturally optimistic guy. I'm a positive thinker, and I know this is just for now. I know I'll be back up on my feet walking, maybe not running and jumping, but if I could at least walk on my own, I know I'll be able to bring open water content this year. So I definitely want to do a lot of kayak content, because I won't need my feet for that. Like, I obviously to get there and set up, but once I'm in the kayak, your feet are just in the kayak, not doing anything, right? Right? It's all upper body strength. So I know I could do that. I will be doing that. Also shore fishing, fishing from the bank, and camping. I definitely plan to do a lot of camping. I'm very interested in camping. At a certain point in my life, it's just like I had to revisit certain other interests that I have had, which outdoors, nature, hunting, fishing. I've never hunted, but like fishing is hunting to me, right? And I just love fishing. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my YouTube channel. So, and also because of the whole thing that happened, right? To give a little background on what I did, I'm a window and eaves cleaner. Gutters, if you don't know what eaves troughs are, but windows and eaves cleaning, a little bit of power washing. I did it for a company for like 7 years, and then I branched over and did a subcontracting with a different company, the guy who gave me jobs. So I went independent pretty much, but I was still linked up with this guy, and he would give me jobs, and he'd give me a percentage based, and I also had my own jobs going, right? I was slowly building up my own little service, right? I work off of ladders to do this. I don't really use the pole, which I may have to now if I'm still gonna handle some of my jobs or still try to keep my foot in there a bit. No pun intended, but like if I can, right, with my foot. Like if I could get back to the level or get back to a place where I can like still do that job, I will still try to manage some of the clients that I had and some of the jobs that the guy who I was partnered up with supplies for me. So that was what I did, right? It was good. It was decent. Paid the bills. But I mean, it was still physical, hard work, right? And clearly the dangers involved with it, like, not completely ideal for long term, right? It's crazy too because I broke my wrist about 4 years ago. The same thing, doing the same thing. I fell, I broke my wrist. That was my first time ever breaking a bone. It was 50-50 for surgery. Then I got lucky, I didn't need surgery. And it's almost like, I guess because it went that way, it's like, it led to this happening. Almost like I didn't learn my lesson, right? Because it wasn't such a severe thing. Like, it was messed up, like it hurt. Like breaking bones hurts, right? But at the same time, I had no choice. Like, that's the skill that I built up over literally over like 10 plus years. So, you know, you kind of bank on that, right? Like, you don't, if nothing's wrong, like, you're not going to fix anything type of thing, right? So, I mean, but I would say for sure when COVID hit and everyone was stuck inside and everything was restricted and we couldn't do things, the same things, that's when I got more into fishing, right? Going outside, right? I got in heavily into fishing around those times. And I fished when I was a kid, when I was younger, and I've always liked animals. Right? I had a couple aquariums. But yeah, so pretty much because of this happening now, it's actually, I've had so much time to sit because I can't walk, right? I had so much downtime and time to think about like what I want to do, especially if I can't do my same job that I was doing. So it's like pretty much I want to do YouTube full time, right? And like a lot of people are doing this nowadays, and it's like, who wouldn't love to do what they love doing for their career or to make income full time? So kind of a little spiel on what's going on and my plans for the channel and my reasonings behind why I haven't put out, like, you know, the type of content that I want to be putting out, right? And you know, just to sort of like a little update. So I guess again, to the few subscribers that I do have, I appreciate you, and stay tuned because we're not done. We're a little down, but we're not out. Yeah, just stay tuned. I'm gonna be bringing content in the near future. So sharp hooks. It's Captain Hooks here. You guys already know.